So, welcome to the Buzzsaw orientation meeting. Congratulations, you have been chosen to be next semester's editors. Today we're going to talk about meeting times, the editing process, production weekend, and everything that we kind of do to produce a viable magazine to print. But first, we have to talk about the different sections of the magazine. So we have news and views, which is kind of our like newsy section where it's basically like local news or anything national news that people can talk about, but also provide sources for. It's kind of not really strict journalism, but it's kind of things that you can just talk about according to your preference. Well, up front is our section that's more journalism based, more strict. You have to have at least 3 interviews outside of the Ithaca area, and basically kind of back up all of your sources with outside information. Ministry of Cool is basically like our review section. We talk about TV shows, movies, books, and it's kind of just everything that's around pop culture topics. Pros and cons is basically kind of like almost self-explanatory, where it's about poems and personal essays, and anything that doesn't fit in any of the other sections kind of go into pros and cons as well. Sawdust is our satire section where basically anyone can write whatever they want. It can be complete nonsense and we will publish it inside the magazine. And Seesaw is our media section, where it's basically video and photos, which we kind of don't put in the magazine because obviously we can't video in the magazine, but we publish everything online. Now that we are familiar with the sections, we can talk about meeting times. And basically all editors are required to come to meetings. Meetings are on Tuesdays in Williams 323 at 8 o'clock for editors and 8:30 for writers, which gives us time to talk about business and issues. And also at 8:30, it gives us time to talk with our writers about specific pieces that they're working on that we're publishing in the magazine. At the ending of the 3-week cycle, we have outlines, drafts, and final drafts. And at the ending of the week of final drafts, we have production weekend, which happens in Bogart Basement or the Buzz Cave, which starts at 11 a.m. on Saturday. And we basically just kind of edit all 2 days to create a magazine that we can print. Now that we're aware of meeting times, we can talk about the editing process, which basically starts with fact checking. But first, where we can find these pieces is within the section folders, which kind of just dedicates all of those section pieces in those section folders. And editors are required for fact checking, which is made in red. All changes are made in red. And editors are supposed to put their initials at the top of the document in red as well, so that later in the day, when other editors look at it, they can reference back to it and ask questions. After fact checking, you have to drop it into 2 copy editing folders, which is copy editing 1 and 2. Copy editing 1 is basically looking for kind of things that have to do with grammar errors, like sentence format, punctuation, misspellings, all those kind of things. Copy editing 1 is made in changes of orange, with your initials in orange at the top of the page. Drop into copy editing 2, and then copy editing 2 is made in blue. All those changes made in blue, all initials at the top of the page in blue as well. Once you've done all of these things, you have to make sure that you put it in the section done folders, and this is what it looks like. You label them done, put them in the section done folders so that we know they're finished. And after this, we resolve all the comments and edits so that they're ready for publication. We can put them in the magazine layout, and also the web editor can also publish them online so that we don't have to do it ourselves. Once everything in this list has been done, editors have to make sure they put it in the server, or else nothing will be published online. But once those things have happened, everything can be found on the website at buzzsawmag.org. And as you can see, all of the things for the sections are at the top of the page, where everything you can be found is there for all the different sections. So thank you for putting all of your effort into this magazine, and congratulations for being the editors next semester. And I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday in Williams B23 at 8 o'clock. Thank you.
Yeah!